はい、こんにちは。北のクマさんです。シャーロック・ホームズ罪と罰クライムズ&パニッシュメンツ第3章になりますね。今日でないか。始めます。3時間コース、多分。血の浴室。血の浴室？血の浴室？これは殺人事件だな、したら、今回はおそらく殺人事件でしょう。そう、前回あれマイクロフトに頼まれたって言ったんですけど、違ったよね。それの頼まれたのを無視して旅行行ったのもね。
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
悪癖って何？もうね、そしてね、今回から瞳孔
The pupil is dilated.
瞳孔が開いてる。
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
どうやって集中するの？
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
あ、押し続けんの？え？
I need to concentrate.
何？
I need to concentrate and count.
あ、そういうこと？
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in two young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said.
And they were tied together.
You are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic? Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these two young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
が好きっていうストランドレーン。ほら、ね、役がおかしいなこれ。そう、もうね、この文字出てるやつね、頑張って読むのやめようと思って。だから頑張って字幕読んでください。めんどくせえと思っても読むの。字幕出るんでちょっとちっちゃいかもしれないけど頑張って読んでください。見てる人は。なんとなく要約できそうなとこは喋って言うけど、無理早い
beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
どうかお急ぎを。容疑者
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin,
浴場
a
の
lad
支
from
配
the
者って
city
書いてある。
council, Garrow, and an
支配人
archaeologist
のこ
by
と
the name of Blinkhorn. I think the
考
plump
古
one,
学者。ぽ
Garrow,
っちゃりした
did.
男、ギャロー。
He doesn't seem right in the head.
あと
Well,
頭がまとも
we
じゃ
shall
ないって
see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you.
凶器が見つからな
All
い。
three witnesses and the
3人
victim
の
were
目撃者
locked
と
in
被
when
害
the
者は部屋に
murder
閉じ込められ
occurred,
てた。
and they remained so until we
到
got here.
着するまでずっと。
We even had to pick the lock to enter.
錠をこじ開けなければいけなかった。目撃者3人
Was there
しか目撃者
anyone
いない
else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips.
Phillips.
He was the one who called the police.
警察に
He will be able to give you more details.
じゃあフィリップスから話聞かなかった。これ何あ、フィリップスってここにいるでしょ
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
何が起きたか
Please tell us the
教えて
chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30
6
this morning,
時半に来て浴場を開けました。
and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was
部屋がきれい
clean,
であることを確認
and
して
I
タオルを用
prepared
意
the
しま
towels.
した。火鉢
The
の炭
brazier
は
was
まだ
still
燃え
burning.
ていました。
There was a fire
エ
burning
ヴァンジェ
all
リがつい
night.
てたんですか
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday.
指示がありました。
It takes some time until the room is fully heated. This morning, I wanted everything to be perfect.
9時
They'd
に
been
予
in the
約入
steam
って
room
た
for
って。
20 minutes when I suddenly heard
蒸し風呂に入れられ
shouting.
て20
I
分経
ran
った
to the
時です
door, but it was closed.
急いで
I
扉が
couldn't
閉
open
め
it.
閉まっていて開ける
So
ことが
I
できない
ran out to the
私は通り
street
に
to
出
call
て
for the
きま
police.
した。
One
一人の警
constable
察
came
官が
up,
来てその後
and then there were
他の
others,
警察
and
官
they
も来
picked
て
the
錠
lock.
をこじ開けたんです
Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that
何
nothing
も手
should
を
be
触れない
touched.
ように言われました。他に訪問客は
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
ちょっと何言ったか忘れちゃったもん。
Until these gentlemen arrived.
紳士
Sir
方が
Gregory
来
was the
るまで
first.
は誰も来な
And
く
then,
グレゴリー
while
氏
we
が
were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr.
ロ
Garrow
ドニーと
followed.
ブリンクホーンが到着
What happened after that?
ギャローが入ってきた
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
蒸し風呂。薄いシワ。何これ。ハサミで切った後。髪？一人住まい。余計なお世話だわって話じゃない。いいべやな、別に。乗り付きの、何気難しいと書いてある。めんどくせえんだ。喉は。ピカピカのボタン。マンチェスター。あ、これマンチェスターなの？なんか今日は電報は今日送った。電報ってなんだ電報？終わりか。
What should we do next, Holmes?
したらフライスキダリウム。全然いい。
The steam room's on the other
蒸
side.
し風呂はどこさこっちか。
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
まだ蒸し風呂にいんの？
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam.
シャンパン。シャンパンなんかある。ワインの
Champagne for a special
な
occasion.
んかの記念日かだって。あ、コルク。
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed
蒸し風呂か
after
ら
the
出てきて
steam
からのお
session.
楽しみだった。溶けた水。溶け
An
た氷
ice bucket to keep the champagne
シャンパン
chilled.
を冷やしておくためのもの。 蒸し風呂。
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
おいおいおいおいおいおい。血。あ、鍵ある。
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it. I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
顔。うわ、右目なくない？
There was only one hit from the
凶器で
weapon.
一突き。
It pierced the right eye
右目
straight
から入
through
り
to the
脳ま
brain.
でまっすぐ突き刺さってる。即死だったらこれだって。血。
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
あ、そんなに血が出るような傷じゃないってこと？右手。あ、
Look, Watson. He was wearing a
指輪
ring.
に外して
He
いたよう
very
だ。
likely removed it before the steam session.
お風呂に入る前に指輪外したんだろうだって。なんで？なんかここ反応しなかった。土。
Some dirt or earth.
泥。
I'll
そ
take
れ
a
とも
sample.
土か。少し持っていこう。手首。
Death is very recent.
死は
Between
ついに
30 minutes to 1 hour
30
ago.
分から1時間前だって。ほんとさっきじゃん。
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
さあ、目撃者いるの？あ、蒸気のスイッチ。
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA.
ニューエルサンズ。
With the steam on, I'm unable to see
蒸気で
even a few
十
feet
数セン
away.
チすら見ることができない。へー。蒸気をつけると。じゃあ蒸気の中での殺人事件。メガネ。
One lens is cracked, probably due to the
火
temperature
鉢
of the
の熱
brazier.
のせいだろうだって。熱い
These
レンズ
lenses are for myopia. The wearer is
Kingan.
short-sighted.
金眼のメガネが置いてあるよ。これさ、すごい熱そうだよ、これサウナ。ずっと入れられてんだ
The
よ、この中
brazier
に。
is still burning. The heat here
火
is
鉢の炭はま
extreme.
だ燃えている。すごい熱気だだって。これ何これ。
I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
溶けた金属を掴むのがいる。あ。なんか溶けてんだ。あれじゃん、あれ。
The weapon is nowhere to be found.
凶器がやっぱ見当たらないってあれじゃないの？凶器。トングじゃなくてなんだっけ。この3人の話聞く前にちょっと待って。ないね。
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? あー、なんか持ち上げるもんないね。メガネで。このどこにいんの？ギャローから話聞いていいかな？血がついたタオルって書いてあるよ。もう犯人だべよ、これ。
Blood traces wiped
タ
on
オ
the
ルで
towel.
血を拭いた後だ。お前だべよ、犯人。
It's horrible. Sir
どこに
Rodney,
人が
he's
死んだどこか
dead.
別の場所で話せ
Can't
ま
we
せん
speak
か？
about it
や
somewhere
っぱそう
else?
だよね。こんなとこで話すのかわいそうだよね。ピト
I'm
キ
in
ン。
shock. I don't want to talk.
ピトキン。 なんか全員悪そうな顔してんな。ブリンクホーン。
horrible. I can't talk
恐
at
ろ
the
しいこと
moment.
です。今話せません。
I can't understand what happened.
何が起きたの
Am
か
I allowed to leave?
言ってもいいですか。ブリンクホーン。ちょっと待って。ちょっと君たちまだいいそこいなさいよ。かわいそうだよね。
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait.
その前にやるべきことがある。フィリップス。もう容疑者選ぶの？西風呂の鍵は？
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then...
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
持ち場を離れた？ああ、ちょっと待って、持ち場を離れた？こっちは違う。鍵違う。これじゃないの？電報。
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you? No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's important. I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
いや、したらもう血がついてたギャローが怪しいよね。こっち行けないの？お、行ける。何ここ？ロドニー・ベントクリフ。
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bent.
花。あ、いた。
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient
古代文
civilizations.
明を記録する優れた方法だ。
A glass plate negative is
紛
missing.
失してる。1枚なくなってる。
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
1枚盗まれてるかもしれない。
Archaeological findings, old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
あ、こういうの集めるの好きだったんだ。考古学的な机。ロドニー・ベントクリフ教という名前には幾分聞き覚えがない人もいるでしょう。イギリス中の上流階級に見られるような富評判また活力を持つ紳士です。ヨーロッパ中の上流階級ご婦人の方が口を揃えているようにロドニー教には彼の魅力に負けないほど日性があります。貴族院と深いつながりがあり政界に影響力を持っています。ある人は彼のことを厳しく独裁主義的だと呼ぶでしょう。我々はロドニー教は意志が強い野心家であると言いたい。彼が携わる遺跡は関係者一同に成功をもたらすことを意味しています。遺跡？何をやってる人かって書いてないよね。手紙。 親愛になる友へ、来月ストランドレーンのローマ浴場にて記者会見を催したいと思っている。1893年の私のエジプトでの調査は秀でるものであった。しかし今はイギリスの考古学に焦点を置くべき時だと思う。我が国の復興に光を当てて世間にそれを知らせたい。この会見を記録されるために一人でも多くの報道関係者に参加していただきたい。彼らを手厚く遇することができればもてなすってことね。我々に有利な記録を残してくれるだろう。私とブラックモア教の古き、友情に対して公立考古学協会からの特別資金をこの背景に利用したい。メガネある。まだなんかある。見れないわ。いいのかな。裏返しとかできない。あ、何これ。いやー、一回あれ違うか、もう一枚あったのか。研究の努力が全て水玉になろうとしていたその時、救済者のロドニー・ベントクリフ卿が現れた。ロドニー卿は直ちに発掘調査の指揮権を引き継いだ。そしてこの場所は大いなる神秘の鍵を握る場所だと発言した。この興味深い調査に進展があり次第、読者の皆様へお知らせいたします。書類。この金属の板は考古学的関心以外にも何か持っておいて、この重要性を秘めているようだ。現時点ではこれが何なのかは特定することはできない。考古学関心以外に何か重要な
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
あ、これ
A shape has been cut in the
この
plate.
形に切り
What should be done
ある
with
形
it?
に切る。これをどうすればいいんだろう。持ってくの持ってくの。火ばさみないのか。火ばさみ。火ばさみさ、トングじゃなくて。
Tools used by archaeologists in
考
their
古学者が
research.
調査で用いる道具だ。番号書いてる。
Tools. I will need these.
やっとこ。やっとこっていうの。やっとこ。こっち行ってない。すごいよここ。何ここ。え
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous.
通路はどこに
Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
冷水浴
Barely
室。
unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
ワトソン君。崩れ落ちた塊。
Those stones weigh tons.
岩は何十キロも
We
ある。
won't move
私たちでは動かせない。
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be
取り除い
removed.
てもらうよう頼もう。まだいいってこと？後から行くの？今まだ行くのは早いよっていう意味か？待って、火ばさみであれを取ろう。やっとこ。やっとこ。やっとこ。どこハム太郎ですね。あ、
I
い
should
るか？今の
analyze this
操作。
melted metal.
この溶けた金属は分析した方がいい。分析した方がいいものがいっぱいあるな。ちょっと調べてくるから待っててもらっていい？ベーカー街。こんな悠長になんか手帳を読んでる間も彼らはあの浴室で待ってるっていう。トビー。
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
あのおばさんまだいいのかな。これ何を見てんのこれ。 何を見たいの興味ねえよあんなの分析をまずしよう。したら土、焦点を上に合わせる。
Selenite.
セレン酸。あ、セレン酸。アセレン酸。
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
フールズゴールド。
Selenite.
セレン酸はセレン酸でいいの？
White clay particles.
白粘土の粒
Interesting.
子。
According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is
その色と
white
構成
clay.
資料は白粘
Now,
土と言える。
I need to find which area near London this sample
どの
belongs
地
to.
域のものか見つければいいわけ。これじゃない。
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
難しい。それね、血液。
Let us analyze this. This blood has not
凝固
coagulated
してない、ま
well.
るで液体のようだ。
It seems very
これは
liquid.
妙だな。
That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
すごいね。過酸化水素ってどこにあるの？これ？
I must take a pipette and place
ピペッ
several
ト
drops
で
of
ピペッ
hydrogen
トって久々に
peroxide.
聞いたね。いや、むずい。めんどくさい。はい。
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with
こ
water.
の液体には大量の水が混ざってる。大量の水って水ぐらい混ざんじゃないの？
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but
銀のよう
I
に見え
need
る
to
が
be sure.
確かめる必要があ
If
る。
it is silver, it will be possible to
銀の
melt
融解
it,
度
since
900 度。
silver's
もしこれ
melting
が銀
point
なら
is at
溶ける可
around
能性がある。
900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with
酸
a
を使
silver
って
penny
銀の
by
塊と
testing
銀
it
貨を
with
比べ
acid.
てみよう。
If it changes color to match the
銀
result
貨の
of
反応と同じ
reaction
よ
with
う
a
な色に
silver
変色す
coin,
ればこれは
then
銀
it
という
is
こと
silver.
になる。
I must take a pipette and place
ピペット。ピペット。赤くなった。同じだ。
the reaction is the same red
これは
stain.
銀だ。英国
It
品
is
質の
silver.
銀。
Britannia silver quality.
銀。今まで凶器だったってことしたら、ベントクリフ卿について調べる。あ、ベントクリフのミイラ。アスワンでの大規模な発掘調査は3年以上にわたった。ロドニー・ベントクリフ卿が考古学的研究の指揮を執った。片目が摘出された不自然な姿勢のミイラが発見された。右手は何か、また誰かを必死に掴もうとするかのような力が入って状態だった。ミイラは直立の姿勢で埋葬されていた。このミイラはその変わった特性から絶望的なミイラと名付けられた。すぐ近くにはラテン語で次が書かれていた。ふさわしくないものがそれを見たがゆえに目を持って罰せられた。あ、これと同じように殺されてんだ。墓にはミトラス教の儀式でよく見られるいくつかの象徴が見つかったため、このミイラはエジプト人ではなく古代ローマ人のものだと思われる。古代ローマ人。
Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he
ふさわし
was
くない
not
ものがそれ
worthy.
を見たがゆえに目を持って罰せられた。恐ろしいわ。あ、手紙。この前のやつ。この前の事件の結果でしょ、きっと。昨日付でメキシコ財団のカラカルが大英帝国の成長に向けて貢献する意向を発表した。この取り決めは疑う余地なくロンドン、そしてイギリス中に大きな利益をもたらし、特に外交関係、そして政界にとっても大きな成功をもたらすでしょう。この事件、イーブシャム駅へ向かう列車が回帰してどこかへ消えてしまった。 わあ、政府の力でもみ消したんだ。もみ消して、要はこのカラカルからあれだ、なんか金かなんかもらったってことだ。捕まえてもらえばよかったかな。まあいいや。したらどうするか。
A map of London and the surrounding area.
ロンドンとその
It could be
周辺の地図が役
useful.
に立つかもしれないって。
A map of
飛んなかったら意味ない。いや、したら戻るか。ちょっと待って。なんか見なきゃいけないものはないよね。凶器を見つける。浴場だね。何すんだっけ。ちょっと警部と話したいと思ったんだ。
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the...
やっぱ連れて行きたいってなるんだ。
Please wait, I need...
話せないのかな。出してあげたいよね。いや、じゃあもう結婚があるやっぱあいつしか。
Do we have to stay here?
If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed.
I found him. I
僕が見
touched
つ
his
けました。
shoulder,
眠ってると思って。
thinking that he was just asleep.
あ、肩をゆすったからあれか、血ついてんのか。遺体どんな状態だったっけ。あ、でも目からあれだから肩ゆすってもそうだよね。水が混ざってたっつったよね。
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? いや、ギャロー、とりあえずギャローだな。
Mr. Holmes, I should like...
None, Lestrade.
あ、終わったの。所持品を調べるといいじゃないよ。スコットランドヤード、またスコットランドヤード行くんだ。スコットランドヤード行こう。スコットランドヤード。容疑者のこれもあれか。4つもある。ピトキン、真ん中にいたやつだ。
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
刺繍が入った絹のハンカチ。
A fountain pen
万年
with solid gold trim.
純金。名刺。
Sir Gregory Pitkin's
グ
visiting
レゴリ
card.
ー・ピトキン卿の名刺。はいはいはいはい。ギャロ。
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
薬の小瓶。
A phial with herbs.
薬草が
Do you know
入
what
っ
it
た
is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
ギャローね。ブリンクホーン。ピトキンからの手紙。支配人グレゴリー・ピトキン卿。ブリンクホーンさん。背景利益を代表するにあたり浴場の状況が開示されていることが必要だ。現時点、フリギダリウム発掘調査はあなたの管理下にありますが、調査は一向に進展していない。価値のある出土品が発見できていないため、フリギダリウムを一般に公開することができない。フリギダリウムはローマ浴場の体験を再現する貴重な資産です。2ヶ月で調査を終えることを強く予想します。残りの期間で考古学研究を終わらせ、また別の職場を見つけるように。
An ordinary pencil.
ちょっと待って。全部調べるからしよう。ベントクリフ。
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
これ何これ。
I see the join. This ring was repaired and quite badly too, with
ひどい
silver.
出来だだって。
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
取っていいの取っていいのかそれ
An old and rather
古びてやや
dirty
汚い
coin.
硬貨
A hand-drawn map.
手書きの地図手書きの地図手帳
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
ことが書いてあるかもしれない
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil.
シャシャーってやんのか
To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
数回一回でええやん
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
人のハンカチを何だと思ってんだってこの前もそうだけど Today I almost ちょっと全然わかんないそもそもあれ読めないしね
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering
証
with
拠
the
品を勝手にい
evidence?
じって
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in
重
history.
大発見を
Sir
しよう
Rodney
と
was
してい
about
た
to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is
残りの
lost.
文章は無理だあとは
Perhaps the
検視
autopsy
で
will
何か分か
assist
るかも
us
し
in
れな
that
い
matter.
検視す
I'm
ん
not sure
の
that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
すごくない刑事でもないのに右の眼球が破裂違った検視報告書だって破裂しており刃が曲がった刃が柄のあたりまで突き刺さっていたと思われる刃は前頭骨、眼下部を、破砕し前頭葉と脳梁の一部を切断して小脳まで到達したこの結果出血性病変を引き起こしたと思われるこれらすべての傷が個人が死に至った理由だと認めた右肺上葉に古い怪我があり、右肺上葉に古い怪我がありそこに粘液量と埋葬室で吸引したと思われる繊毛破片が溜まっていた大したミイラ例えば死体と一緒に葬られていた乾燥し分解された食物のおそらくこれが感染症に該当する要因だと思われる体の他の部分の損傷はないようだ感染なんかに感染してたってことバイオハザードでしょ死体あんのかなあるわ死体も置いてある
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian
墓でね
tombs.
はいはいはいそういうことか
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver
酒
disease,
好きや
if
63
we're to
歳という年
accept
齢に
that
して
Sir
は
Rodney was
胃
an
や肝臓
occasional
には異
drinker
常がなか
and
ったようだ
63 years of age. An unusual wound,
刃が曲がっ
inflicted
た刃物で
by a
刺された
curved
変わった傷が
knife,
検
which
視官の
resulted
方によ
in
る即死だ
instant
ったよ
death, as the coroner's report says.
じいちゃんだね交換はいいねギャローと話したいな
Please
最初にこれ3人で喋んのこれ
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
トリストラム・ギャロー職業
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor
地
at
方議
the
会の
district
評議員だ
chamber.
って
What were you doing at the
それで
baths?
何してたんですか
Well, I follow the researches.
研究を追っている
I
僕
am
は考古学に興味がある
interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologize.
なんか怪しい感じで。
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you, and he trusted me. But
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
いい加減なヒゲそれ余計なお世話だわってほんと目の下のたるみ余計なお世話だわマジほんと何見てんの。まあでもそういうところを見てあれなんだろうね。いろいろなんか今ここ出なかった汗。服装かまた。汚れた衣類何これお守りハムさんの手迷信深い
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No. But I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
こいつなんか違うような気すんな。でも今回ちょっと情報が多すぎてわかんないかも。どこ？服？指輪、印象付きの指輪。貴族の祖先？金庫、カシミヤのベスト、財産か、お金は持ってんだ。支配人だもんね。全然なくない？なんかでも傲慢な態度。まあでもなんか口の形。でもなんか言ってることそんなおかしくないよね。
Please,
ブリンクホーン。
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths of Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Eh? 意識の集中、注意深い。こいつじゃねえか？何のあれもないけど。錆びついたズボン取り、粗末な作業服、裕福ではない。作業員なんです、多分考古学のこいつとギャローは。土木の作業。タコ。ああ。尋問する感情を。凶器を見つける。遺体の検査準備ができていて、だって遺体のとこ行くわ。遺体検査していいの？
What should we do next, Holmes?
体。後ろもあった。いいのこんな触って。
The bruising is in lines.
打撲傷が線になっている。
Some light bruising caused by a rope.
縄でついた
They
軽
were
い打撲。
caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
あ、そういう意味？液化している血液。これ効果的な着任？ピトキンの争い。ロドニー教の嘘。一人で。これだ。変わった傷口。いや、全部やってみるか。ちょっともうなんか、わかんなくなってきた。盗まれたページ。余る。あ、もうないんじゃない？あ！結構なんか余るな。蒸気による湿気。水の存在は蒸気が室内に湿った空気を作ったことによるもの。不可解に手がかり。血液の中の水は存在は不可解な手がかりだ。殺人の手段と何か関係しているに違いない。蒸気による湿気。ロドニー教の着任でブリンクホーンの研究が継続できるようになったが、彼の意欲を大いに傷つけた。ブリンクホーンの関心、ロドニー教の着任でブリンクホーンの研究が継続できるようになった。彼と一緒に。ブリンクホーンがどう思ってるかがあるわ。銀の武器の可能性。火鉢の中で 銀の物質が溶かされた。これは緻密な秘密。なぜロドニー卿は何かを秘密を隠す必要があったのか。彼の発見がこの犯罪の動機なのか。何？最後の探検。ロドニー卿が殺される数日前、彼がどこにいたのか見つけ出し、重大秘密を明らかにする。うん。そうだね。どうやって見つけんの？これか。地図で見つける。ベーカー街にある。あ、これでベーカー街に戻るのか。ベーカー街。